also. And it's like to be what you say to yourself every single day. That started creating a whole nother warfare, a whole nother battle started coming. I was like, oh, and I said, guys, you have these tools. The human organism, the animal that we are, needs constant stimulation.
All right. So the time is 7:06. I'm about to start this workout.
Life was basically the perfect grounds for training for where you need to go in your life. And find shelter, escape nature, escape.
Been trying to get this live up for 35 minutes. Keeps messing up. It won't go horizontal for me, so I kept having to restart it.
Also the great sadness that you see in the losers. All the beatings, all the bullying, all the, you going through various disabilities, all the struggles. It was the absolute perfect training ground for you to go to.
The other one's still
When
up.
I see a loser, I see some guy who's 43 years old, lives in his parents' basement, hates the world. Like, that was a baby. Man, this is a baby that somebody just gave nutrients to. Whether it's
what we're going to do is 20 sets of 10 pumps, and that's going to give us a total of 1,000 pushes and 100 burpees.
Where there's this middle-aged person with no future and no idea of how to get out of this rut and probably never will escape it and might just wind up sucking.
Hope it didn't go back to private this time, but we'll see. Oh well. I'm not gonna keep messing with it. That's good.
Because yeah, nothing changes, man. At some point, everything's gonna go south, honey. Everything's gonna go south. You're gonna say, this is it. This is how I am. Now you can either accept that, or you can get to work. That's all it is. You just begin. There's a quote that I've fallen in love with. The magic you are looking for is it the one you're avoiding. The magic you are looking for is it the work you're avoiding. Never consider the possibility of failure. Every person here is here because they refuse to quit. They're going back. Your ability to persist in the face of setbacks and disappointment is vital to all of your achievement, and it's always a decision that you make. It's not an external environment. It's always an internal environment.
That's true. That's 4. That's 10. That's 5 10 pumps. I'm not sure why. It keeps setting yourself on private, but oh well. I'm tired of redoing it. I'll do this for myself. That's one. That's two. Number two. All right. Number two. Trying to see if it was showing up on the other phone. That's two. That's three. That's four. Oh, that's five. I tried to. That's 10 sets of 10. I tried to. I'm glad that you was able to check in. I thought it was on private. I wasn't sure. I'm gonna try to see. The goal is 20 sets of 10. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for tuning in. I didn't get to go live this morning, so I'm trying to make up for it right now by getting it in. Appreciate you guys for coming in. I see there's more people in the chat now. I was worried it was on private. That's a relief. You don't believe in rest. I do believe in rest, but I got some work to do, so gotta get it in while I can, while I'm able. I still got some sculpting to do, so that's good. I'm doing I'm doing sets of 5, 10 reps, and then I'll count my change. That's one. Yeah, I do believe in days off. I just don't deserve one yet. That's two. That's two. That's three. That's three. That's three. That's three. That's four. That's five. The minimum I'm gonna do is 500 pushes. The goal is 1,000. The minimum I'm gonna do is 500. With 3 sets in, 17 to go. Do you take naps? Is that in your routine? Or no time off? No, I don't get to take any naps. I work 2 jobs and I have a family. So no, I don't get to take many naps. I'd like to, but no. All right, let's get going. You keep bringing up rest. I would ask you, how bad do you want to achieve your goals? If you want to achieve your goals bad enough, you'll be willing to sacrifice. So if you're really, really stressing about rest, just ask yourself, how bad do you really want it? I want it bad enough to where I'm willing to sacrifice sleep. I'm willing to sacrifice any free time I can to try to build a better physique. Yeah, don't argue with yourself about, oh, I gotta make time to rest. You'll have plenty of time to rest when you're sleeping. Don't worry about rest. Try to get as much done while you're up and moving, while you're able. There's gonna be a time when you're not able. Then you can rest. Let's get this next 5 in. One. Everybody's got the ability. Who's all willing to do it? Who's all willing to put in the work? That's one. If you want to beat everybody else, you got to be able to outwork everybody else. That's two. 3. Okay, I see you push yourself every day to be better than yesterday. Exactly. That's all it's about. Just pushing yourself to be better. That's all it is. You don't have to compete with me. You don't have to do the things I do or you see other people do. Just as long as you push yourself, that's all that matters. I'm not pushing myself past any limits that I know I can't go past, so I'm not overdoing it. I just expect a lot out of myself. So that's why I push myself so hard. If you're not at the same level I'm at, it doesn't matter. Just start wherever you're at and you'll catch up. You may even surpass me. But you're gonna have to put in the work to do it. For sure. Yes, sir, it is. It's definitely a self-player. Nobody can do it for you. That's 3. That's 4.
Today, I want to talk about the people you keep close, the ones in your foxhole. In the military, a foxhole is a hiding position. In life, it's your inner circle, your core group of supporters, the folks who have your back, no matter how bad it is. But a foxhole also
That's 5. Thank you for watching now. Thank you for engaging. It pushes me.
I've seen it happen countless times. Someone has a dream. Maybe they want to go back to school, start a business, or become an ABC. And the people around them roll their eyes and say, that's crazy.
All right, so we're 4 sets of 10 in.
You're not really looking out for them. They're looking out for themselves. We need a different kind of crowd. When I ran the ball at 240, I didn't choose to leave running.
16 minutes in.
People understand my
That's good.
and I told them at 4th grade that I was heading back on the trail to finish the job. They didn't win. They already had the best.
You do pull-ups or no? No, I don't have pull-up bar yet. Still working on it. Let me change this. Yeah, I don't have a pull-up bar yet. I plan on getting to that later on. All right, first to 5. Let's get it.
That's the kind of support you need if you want to get anywhere good in life. You want people who see your mission, recognize your potential, and will do whatever it takes to push you toward it. If you hit the snooze button in the morning,
That's 1.
if you whine about your diet, they'll remind you why you started in the first place. If you're dragging your feet on a tough project that pushes you to the limit, that's real simple. People that are holding friends on habits. Too many of us keep people in our circle just because they've always been there. Folks who we love,
That's 2.
relatives who expect us to stay the same forever. But not everyone in your past is cheating wrong. Some people get threatened to start making changes because their voices in the middle of their own lives. They'd rather you stay stuck with it. Don't let anyone hold you captive just because of old habits. You can respect your shared history without letting it negatively feel you down.
That's 3.
Stay loyal to people who won't grow. You might slow yourself down for keeping comfortable. It's a tragedy. You end up burying your own goals.
That's 3.
Stay the same. Find out who you really are. Before you can feel your prospect with the right people, you have to know who you are and what you want. That means letting go of old beliefs, old labels, or anything forced by your friends, family, or culture. Do some soul searching. Ask yourself, what do I actually want? What kind of life can I really have?
That's 4.
When I was 24, left the Air Force. I didn't know exactly who I was. I tried out and
That's 25 10 pumps. That's 250 push-ups. Next 250 coming up. $500 or $1,000 is the goal. 500 is the minimum. 1,000 is the goal. Hope it sounds okay.
Make this note. Don't become
All right, let's get it. We are 5 sets in, 5 sets of 10 in. Let's start on the next set. Here's one. That's two.
a heartless man is not a good man. A good man is a very, very dangerous man who has that under voluntary control. You can act like a man. What can I do?
Mr. Shelby, you like to be rescued.
I'm lost with that Francis. There's no worries.
That's three.
There's 10,000 times more going on inside the head of a man than you have any idea. He's carrying burdens that you don't have a clue about, and you don't know how to express them, and you don't know what to do about it. And he figures if he puts it out there and communicates it, he's just going to be shot down, called a fool, called weak. So he carries it inside, and you have no clue. Burdens.
That's four.
Most men are carrying inside and not even showing it. You got one life outside of the yards. I'm running a 300-pound man thinking, man, die like this, bro. You have to wait. I don't care about my name. It's not just your concern. It's your father's. It's all that's left of it. I could go back and say sorry to you, Mom.
Five.
So, you're a man. Is it better to be loved or feared? Simple question. It's nice to be loved, but it's very difficult. But if I had my choice, I would rather be feared. And that was when, like, the reality of the situation of, like, there was no escape. There was no one who was going to help escape me. And I couldn't blame my dad. I couldn't blame my mom. I was the one who had chosen this life.
Let's get it. Come on.
But the alternative was that I had to go back to my father, a failure, and have to look me in the eyes and say, I told you, and, come here, come on, and, I told you this gym stuff, this fitness stuff, this starting
That's number 4.
help us move with something. Of course, emotions is like the spices for your life. But when you're in some hard situation, you should use their emotions. You got man. Send the signal to your mind. It's your man. You don't handle self-doubt, insecurities, imperfections, jealousy, all these things. A lot of people bully you. Whatever. You're not going to retract that up. Insecurities interfere. Self-doubt. All this shit brings you to the chest. You have chestnut syndrome.
That's 5.
So, like, how did you become that guy? You know what? I grew up not that guy. Yeah. So a lot of people put a title on it. They see me now. They see me now as a guy that with his shirt off, do 4,000, 30 probes in 17 hours, who run 205 miles in 39 hours, who do all this crazy shit. But what they don't understand is they don't understand the journey that it took me to get to this point. And what got me to this point was I was just the opposite of ready men. I struggled my whole life, but I ran from it. So I started realizing that I got to start facing the struggle, and I got to be mentally strong for the struggle. So that's why I kept coming up like, I'm training for life. You know, you don't understand how it must be easy for you or whatever. No, off, bro. Everybody's got challenges. Everybody's got things to struggle with. Line up. Yeah. Line up. The world is as easy and convenient as it's ever going to be. You're complaining about the fact that all the existential way of living. Everybody's got that. Everybody has to face this stuff. Arm yourself with words. Be precise in your language. Say what you mean. Read great men. Make yourself better. Be your county. Get it under your own control. Get rid of the ums and the likes and the you knows.
You got nobody else to work out with. Work out with yourself. Yeah. It's 1.
So we take that mentality and we use it as motivation. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not good looking enough. I didn't get that lucky break. That's one thing I hate about people in life, man. You're looking for this great lucky break. The lucky break that you have right now is motivation.
When I was pregnant with my daughter, I was filled with anxiety about all of the unknown stuff. I had no idea where I was going to be, when it was going to happen, or even how it was going to happen. The anticipation of all of those unknowns left me feeling incredibly anxious.
The lucky break that you have right now is motivation. Here's your lucky break. That
2.
is something I came with a long time ago. Because I would always get tired. I always get angry. I always get
There you go, bro. Great job.
hard.
Appreciate that.
Looking around, no one's
Appreciate that. Great job. That's how you start. That's all you gotta do is just start. It's not as hard as we make it. You don't have to have any equipment. Great job. Way to go. Just repeat that same thing tomorrow. And you're on your way. You're on your way to being a better person. This time next year, you'll be surprised how far you got. Great job. That's 2.
That's why failure is so important. Like failing and fucking up and making mistakes. It's very important. It's how you learn. See, the bad feeling you get from something that you should have done or wish you didn't do or wish you did better, especially
That's
if you
true.
did something that you half-assed it and you still look
Great
like
job.
you're losing. Like that just the personality
Great job.
of a person, the ways of a person, the thoughts, the deeds, the actions, it's all based around his heart.
3.
For what is a man? A man is his heart. A lying, cheating heart means a lying, cheating man. A loving, merciful heart means a loving, merciful man. A living heart means a living man. A dead heart means a dead man. Regardless to man's title, regardless to man's wealth,
I'm watching myself. I need to work on my back.
Repetition of the same thing
My back
you
is
don't want to
weak.
do. That's the key thing. Do
Get my
repetitions
stomach
you
down.
don't want to do. You develop mental
4.
like an armor for your mind. You start to armor your mind. You want to say, okay, we suffer every day. What we do stuff that sucks every day. So then when the suck stuff comes, you're ready for it. And nobody ignore you.
That's 5.
Don't let it. You're a man. You are a man. Stand up and be a man. Make the hard decisions. Make the sacrifices. Make the unpopular.
Chicken tender. Are you here in the United States? Or are you all overseas somewhere? 2 more till I get to the 500. You just do standard push-ups. You don't switch up the variation. At the moment, I don't. I just do burpees. That's all. What I'm trying to do is just get myself back on track. I had hurt my back and I was down. Oh, Canada. Thanks for tuning in, bro. I had hurt my back and now I'm just trying to get myself back on track. No, I don't switch it up yet. I need to. I've been watching another guy. His name is @BRelentless804. And he gave me some pointers on different variations of exercises to do to build up my physique. But I gotta get me a pull-up bar. So once I get my pull-up bar, I will start trying to do more variations of exercises. But right now, I'm just doing burpees, trying to lose weight and trying to build my body up. You can actually build a pretty decent physique with just doing the burpees. So that's what I'm trying to do. All right, next set 5. Let's get it. I don't really have a lot of energy today, but it's not about energy levels or motivation. It's just all about discipline. I like military push-ups. Hand right under the shoulders. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would like to get a different setup. I would like to get some dumbbells and do my push-ups off of the dumbbells. It's a little bit easier on my wrist, a little bit more neutral position. But I just haven't pulled the trigger and purchased it yet. Have a lot of other stuff going on, so I just ain't wanted to spend that money yet. All right, next 5. Let's get it. That's 1. Yeah.
Everything's perfect. And I don't have any explanation because it would look like excuses. Nobody cares. I'm the only one putting the pressure on me. Nobody gives a damn about it. So that's why they help you to perform now. That's all. Some younger guys say, I heard you don't sleep well the night before. I said, yeah, it's true. I don't sleep well. I said, what is your trick? How do you find a way to sleep well? I said, I don't really sleep well either nowadays. I said, how do you feel better about it? But I just know that I'm not going to sleep well and it's not going to affect the outcome of the competition. It's just a normal thing. You learn how to deal with it better. You're not going to change it. Yeah. Just accept it. That stress is your friend, man. That's going to make you react. That's going to be on the edge. What do you say to the person whose potential is great, but they're being pizza? Well, what I focused on was pretty much
Build, forearm, and grip using a bar or dumbbell. Yeah. I'm not sure if you're actually asking a question or making a statement. The reason why I want to use the dumbbells is because when I do the pushes, my forearm will be straight. Not my forearm, my wrist will be straight the whole time. And I won't be putting a kink in it and it feels a lot better. It's a lot more neutral. I can actually do the push-ups a lot faster whenever I do it that way. If you look at my old videos, I went to Academy and I was trying to figure out what size I was going to need. You can check it out if you want. That's 3. No surrender. No retreat. That's 3. We stand and fight. That's 3. Yeah. Push-ups. Using bar and dumbbell. And forms. Okay. That's 3.
You say the emotionally immature man seeks out motivation to do something hard one time. The emotionally mature man uses discipline to do something hard 1,000 times.
That's 4. All the way up in Canada. What time is it in Canada right now? Right now where I'm at, it's probably about 7:45 p.m. That's 4. Four. 8 for some of you guys an hour ahead. That's cool. How's the weather up there right now? Right now, where I'm at in the Midwest, the temperature's 72. It's like perfect weather right now. So I'm in the garage with the door open. Whenever I think of Canada, I don't know why, but I think of cold. That's 4. That's 5. Never been to Canada before. I would like to go up there and see the Niagara Falls. That looks pretty cool. Backyard Boogie, let's go. Appreciate you for tuning in. Appreciate that, Boogie. I needed that energy. Thank you for stopping by. So we got we're doing sets of 5, reps of 10. 500 is the minimum. 1,000 pushes is the goal. We only got 5 more. But we got 50 pushes left to get to 500. So we're definitely gonna get to 500. But the 1,000, we're gonna see what happens. Yeah, it's cold where I am. Minnesota is 75. Oh yeah, 75 is still perfect weather. I'm a heavier set person, so anywhere from 50 to 80 is like the perfect weather for me. All right. I think we got 5 left. Let's get it. That's 1. 1. All these commercials. There's 1. I don't have a lot of people in the chat today. I kind of need that negative energy to pump me up. I only got friends and family in here. That's 1. Come on. I don't know what I did. I must have been speaking too real the other day on YouTube. Cause I had like 50 people in there at one time, so I must have said a little bit too much truth. That's 1. Let's get it. Two. maybe the time. Probably, you're probably right. You know, people are moving around. I still got to go live in the morning. I normally try to go live at 3 o'clock in the morning. So if you're awake, check me out in the morning. Yeah, maybe the time, probably. Appreciate that, Boogie. That's 2. I couldn't work out this morning. Wife needed the rod of correction, so I didn't have the energy afterwards, so we had to get it in later. It's 2. That's great. Yeah, I tried to run from it. I tried to talk her out of it. I asked her, I was like, is that all you think about? Is that all I am to you? Is a piece of meat? Why can't we just hold each other? I was trying to stop. Oh, what's up, bro? Abundant. I was just letting the chat know I couldn't work out this morning because I had to do my husbandly duties. I tried to run from it, but I had to go and get in. So we had to make sure we get it in this afternoon. We on 3. We're almost at 500 pushes. We're doing sets of 5, 10 reps. We just got 2 more sets, and then we'll be at 500. The goal is 1,000. Let's get it. That's 4. What's the secret to a happy marriage? Having no way out. I hope this sound ain't too loud. So I got married when I was 20 years old. That's a great question. I got married when I was 20 years old. And the only thing that has kept me and my wife together is we just didn't believe in divorce. So through the ups, through the downs, through the hard times, through the good times, if people knew once you lock in with this person, it's until death do you part, people would be a lot more cautious about who they chose to marry. But if you know, anytime I can pull the ripcord on this and hop out the plane and just hop in the plane with somebody else, why would you try to make it work? You good, bro? You know you can't run from the family duties. It's not even the family duties, it's the wife. She needed that pressure. There you go, great question. That was a great question. So yeah, we've been married for almost 20 years. We've had some awful times. I've learned you do have to forgive. As a man, you have to understand women are not like men. I'm still growing. Even after these 20 years, I lost count. I think that was 4 though. It's a constant growth in marriage. And you guys, so to make a marriage work, communication. If I could give you a short answer, if I could give you a 1 question answer, just whenever you get married, lock in and make sure that other person locks in too. Make sure both parties understand this is until death do we part, and y'all really believe that. And if you guys can communicate with each other, you can make it through anything, no matter what happens. Forgiveness is very powerful. Will transform you for sure. Yeah. But if you have communication, you can prevent a lot of problems from ever happening. Whatever it is, if you can just be real with her, she can be real with you about what you're feeling. You guys can just, you can blow past my little 20 years. The first 7 years of marriage, me and my wife, we didn't communicate well, so we had a lot of ups and downs. But if you come in from the jump with great communication skills, really saying how you feel, she really saying how she feels, you can have smooth sailing. You and your wife since you're in high school? No, they definitely not like me. Never do. is to don't take it personal. Yeah, he's right. Yeah. No, I did not know my wife since high school. I met my wife when I was 9. No, I was 20 when I met my wife. I married my wife within 8 months of meeting her. We did not know each other growing up. My best friend at the time introduced me to my wife. We talked over the phone for 8 months and we got married. That's 4. Last one. That's wow. Wow. 8 months. Yep. 8 months. Yeah, I knew she was the one after 8 minutes. I didn't even talk to her on the phone. Well, the first time I talked to her, that's 500 pushes. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, that's 20. That is. I don't know how many that is. I'm thinking about other stuff. So, here. 18. So I did 10 5 pumps. So that's 50 burpees. And that's 500 push-ups. But yeah, I talked to her on the phone one time. I was rude to her. She hopped off the phone. She told my homeboy she didn't want to talk to me no more. My homeboy was like, hey, that's the chick I was telling you about. She's a good girl. So I told him to put her back on the phone. By that time, she had left. He gave me her number. She told him to give me her number. I called her. I listened to her voicemail. The way that she spoke on her voicemail, her being 19, the way that she was talking, the maturity level I could hear, the sweetness, the sensitivity. I was like, that's the one. And just fell in love from that moment forward. We talked over the phone for a couple months before we physically seen each other. Because this was before all these smartphones and stuff like that. This was 20 years ago, so we didn't see each other or anything. We actually had to mail each other pictures. And so she mailed me pictures. I mailed her pictures of myself. But it was like Thanksgiving time and she was coming where I lived, to visit family anyway. So I didn't even look at the pictures until I physically went and met her. And like I said, we talked on the phone for 2 months. I was already in love with her. And once we seen each other, we've been together ever since we talked on the phone that first time. But it's just been love ever since. I missed that question, whatever that was. Let me see. Great question, though. Yeah, those questions are whatever you were saying. It's not up there no more. All right, I'm gonna keep going now. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna do 750 pushes. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let me turn this commercial off. Yeah, we did 500. Maybe we'll do 600. I'm not sure. I still gotta get up in the morning and do this all over again. Let's get it. One. Yeah, marriage can be a beautiful thing. Whenever you get married, you should be gaining a partner. You should be gaining somebody that has your back. No matter what, you should have. Marriage is a beautiful thing. I would encourage any man to get married and find a good woman. She's the one. No joke, no exaggeration. I'm a pretty sensitive person though, so meaning I'm in touch with my feelings, and I did know she was the one. Like I said, before I ever seen her, just off of her voice alone, and the way that she talked, the way that she spoke, I just knew that was the one. I don't know if I'm a simp for that, but if I am a simp, So that's all right. That's one. Two. So yeah, we talked on the phone for 2 months. And then I asked her father, could I marry her? He told me he didn't have a problem with that at all. So I proposed. Probably after 3 or 4 months. And then we got married after about 8 months. I think it was about 8 months. Then we got married. And we've been together ever since. Plan on being together until we pass away. That's true. You think love is like that? Man, yes. Yes. It is very rare. I have sons that are early 20s, late teens, and I honestly fear that they won't be able to find the kind of love that I found with their mother. People just don't want that no more. People just genuinely don't see the value in finding themselves a life mate. Everybody's just so quick to, like I said, pull the emergency button and hop out the vehicle and hop in with somebody else. So yeah, it is very rare. It's rare for our generation. It didn't used to be rare back in the day. Yeah. Yeah, it's a sad thing. That's 3.
It's that little version of yourself that hides deep inside your heart that you are so afraid to even talk about because you're afraid that people around you are going to laugh. Well, guess what, motherfucker? They're going to laugh. And they're going to laugh more if you don't do anything. Because if you struggle, you flounder, and you refuse to
All
take
lust
responsibility
from social media and the internet. You're right. Yeah, so I come from a different generation. I'm 40 years old, so back when me and my wife got married, we didn't have as much social media. We had about MySpace, and you could see pictures up there and stuff like that. But we were never really into social media anyway. So, but yeah, it is so much temptation and so much stuff out here to see. It's kind of hard for people to pick something and be content with it because you have all this other stuff. Like, so let's say, I'll just give you the analogy of a car. It's hard to purchase a car and be content with it when you see everybody else rolling around in more expensive cars, more exotic cars, and stuff like that. It's hard to just get yourself a nice Toyota and be content with it. Everybody ain't meant to have a Ferrari. A lot of these females out here, you could compare them to a Ferrari. Ferrari comes with a lot of problems. Comes with very high maintenance. You gotta always worry about somebody looking at it, somebody trying to steal it, somebody trying to take it from you. A lot of problems come with having a Ferrari. Get yourself something solid. Get yourself something dependable. Get you something you can trust. Call it good. You have guys that are, medium trying to get these Ferraris. You're not going to be able to keep it. The Ferrari going to want another Ferrari. All right, let's get it. That's one. Yeah, I appreciate that. I was hoping it wasn't offensive or anything. I'm just saying, like, people should get something that's equal to them. If you just look up and you just find this woman that's the most beautiful woman you ever saw, and you're an average guy, great, wonderful for you. But a lot of times people will have way higher standards than they should, and then they'll end up being alone. Like I said, you just somebody equal to you is a role. That's one.
So your brain needs pressure. It needs constant pressure. And stress and pressure is not a bad thing. We have to see where we feel like stress is bad. It's bad for you. Bad. You need to relax, maybe chill. Stress will kill you. No, being bored will kill you. Having anything to do will kill you. It's much more dangerous than stress. So no matter who you are, you're going to be disliked. Period. Because no one's like, you might as well be disliked for being you than being you. I think it is far better to be disliked for being who you are than loved for something you're not. But I'd rather die under the stress than be bored and have nothing to do.
Right.
Okay? So feeling that pressure makes your eyes
Yeah, I couldn't imagine being out there right now in the dating scene. I don't have the patience for it. I'm glad I got married young. I don't have the patience for it. I don't know if I could find another woman like my wife, so I'm good with what I got. Three. Four. Appreciate that, abundant. Appreciate you. Just trying to keep my consistency. I have a trip this weekend, and I know I'm not going to be able to work out, so I'm trying to get it in when I can. That's four. That's five. I gotta get me a pull-up rack. So I can start doing some pulls. It feels great outside today. I got the garage open. Feels amazing. I would love to not have to work. Just be able to be free to do stuff around the house. To kind of have a homestead. That'd be amazing. Actually don't have any parks. I don't have any parks around here that has a pull-up bar. And I don't have any parks around here. I stay in the country. So I don't have any parks around here. I thought about mounting one on the wall. One that comes off of the wall, like a foot or two. But I don't really want to put any holes in the wall because I already got fixed holes anyway. But I'd rather just get, like, I guess they call it like a power rack or whatever, and just be able to do them in there. I just got to get something that's really sturdy because I lost my count. I think I'm at 0. But I just got to get something that's really sturdy because I'm not a small person. I'm 267, so I need something that can hold 300 pounds. All right, let's get this next file in. One. Thanks for the conversation. Takes my mind off the workout. Workout is nothing. And you got somebody to talk to. That's one.
Precious seconds that we have to do the few things that are worth doing for the rest of your life. Well, I'll just say I came to a place in life where I didn't like it anymore. I looked in the mirror and I'm like, I will not stand the next 50 years with this guy like I had the last 50. I don't like me. Nobody around likes me. But just catalyst just came about and I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I had a small heart attack. And I was at the point, I'm not kidding, I lay there in bed and I felt it come on. And I'm like, I think I'm having a heart attack. I don't have to fight this anymore. I'm not going to wake my wife up. I can't sleep. I woke up the next morning, I'm like,
Three.
and it was just kind of, it's like, I can't continue to live like this.
It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. Three. It's never enough.
You are greater than your feelings. Going to bed late, waking up early to work for a few days more. You're not going to burn out.
Not enough. Four.
If you're one of those people that's push work life
No matter how much weight I lost, it's not enough. No matter how many days I worked out, it's not enough.
hard time lasts long.
Four.
The story feels like a lifetime. Having the ability and understanding you have a responsibility to keep your family safe.
I'm not actually listening to music. If you go to my channel and you go to my playlist, I actually have a playlist of motivational speeches that I listen to. Right now I'm listening to the one that says long motivation, and those videos are like an hour or 2 hours long. And then I have some that says short motivation, and those videos anywhere from 2 minutes to 30 minutes. But that's all I play. I don't really listen to music. That's four. I can't listen to music. When I listen to music, it makes me want to do the stuff I'm listening to. So if I listen to like hardcore, like drill music, it put me in a bad place mentally. Four. Five. Yeah, the music changes my mood. If I listen to love music, it makes me want to love. If I listen to rap music, not rap music, but like drill music, it makes me want to be violent. So I listen to music.
The reinvention occurs in the micro actions that you're taking every single day. The tiny little things that perhaps no one even notices that are creating muscle memory around new behaviors that perhaps are very uncomfortable to you. Like, hey, I'm going to engage with this person
No, I never heard
in
of
a
him.
way that I usually do by being more direct or more honest, or I'm going to put down a boundary, or I'm going to say no to this.
Is he from
This tiny
Canada?
things repeated over time is what
I heard of Drake though.
change, and it's like this curve,
No offense.
very slow curve.
Drake got killed.
Asymptotes up.
Kendrick Lamar spanked Drake.
Moment when it goes skyward.
Who do you think won that battle?
The truth is, the real work is in the drudgery,
Just
and the difficult
song for song, whatever.
of shoveling shit.
I think he killed Drake.
every day.
I hope that doesn't offend you and you click off.
That as a lesson in
All right, next five.
whatever it is
Money
you're
Man is his actual talking
creating or
about something.
a
No
lot of people
Georgia. He,
before that happens.
no Georgia. He's 39. Oh, Money Man is fire. Okay. He's actually talking about something. No, I never heard of him. All right, let's get it. He's from Georgia and he's 39. Okay, I got you. I had to think about what we were talking about. Let's get it. I was thinking about that Drake and Kendrick Lamar. Let's get it.
To become a man
One. Yeah, Drake was pretty invincible until he came up against Kendrick Lamar. Pusha T got him too, but Drake was just a bigger star than Pusha T. With the Kendrick Lamar one, that was kind of undeniable. He was diabolical with the stuff that he said about him. Had it on check. If you break down his lyrics, that's one.
If you can't sit still, ignore notifications, and focus on one task for 8 hours a day, never expect to build anything great. And as uncomfortable as that is, it's also the truth. Like, I don't know a single incredibly successful entrepreneur that can sit down and have
That's two.
hyper-focus sometimes weeks at a time where they don't talk to anyone, and they just hammer away.
I probably could do 1,000. I don't know. I'm not hurting no more. I'm not hurting at all. He's more so bored. Two. Three, most definitely, bro. You can give him free game and music. Three. That's three. Let's get it. Bundy, I'm not sure when we can go live together because whenever you're free during the daytime, Monday through Friday, I'm always at work. And then on the weekends, I'm busy. So I was like, I don't know when we're gonna have time. The only time we could probably go live is like maybe a holiday, because I get most holidays off, like Memorial Day I was off. Could have got with you on that day and we could have done something, but our schedules just don't line up. It's three. Slip. That's three. Four. Four. Five. We got five more sets, 50 more reps, and we'll be at 750. Heart rate's at 138. We've already burnt 763 calories. We've been pushing for an hour and 10 minutes. I'm not pumped up today for some reason. Yeah. I always shower after my workout, so I don't want to be stinking. So I normally work out every morning. But like I said, I had something to do this morning, so I think I got 5 left. I lost count. But yeah, I normally just work out. So I wake up at 2:30 in the morning, get my coffee, I do my stretches, and I try to start my live by 3, but it never does start by 3. It normally takes me about 5 to 10 minutes just to get the live up. And then I start my live and I work out from about 3:15. I have been doing just like 30 minutes just trying to build my consistency back up. But then I can go before I start going live all the time. I used to wake up at 2:30 and I would work out from 3 to 4:45. Then I would take a shower, hop in the car and drive to work, be at work at 6. So I would like to start getting back to my hour and a half workouts. But just gotta work my way back up. All right, I'm gonna bang out these last 5. I'll probably just stop at the 750. Oh yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, I see you got everything taken out the house. Yeah, I know how that can be. I be having a lot of stuff going on around the house too. And honestly, burpees kind of give you peace of mind with everything else that goes on with being a homeowner, owning multiple vehicles. Stuff always going wrong with them. Actually, when I'm working out, that's my only time where my mind is kind of clear. I was telling my wife that this morning. I enjoy working out because that's my personal time, and that's the only time I'm not worried about life and my problems and deals. What's your record? Most pushes. Me personally, I did 1,000. If you go back and watch my videos from it's been about a month ago. No, it's been about 45, 47 days from today. I did 1,000 pushes when I was on vacation. Go check it out. I think it took me like an hour and a half. I was gonna do it today, but I ain't got nobody trolling me or hating on me or nothing, so I'm just not feeling it. I'm gonna bang these last 5 off. I kinda need that negativity. Let's get it. Well, I would like to do more than the 1,000. I take it up to 1,500. The most burpees I ever did was 250, and that was the day I did 1,000. I did 254 pumps. That's 2.
That's also one with the self that's what I realized was the reason that so many people aren't able to do it again is because they're not moving themselves back into that place that they had to in the first place. And I
That's 3.
assume that it's
I'm going here,
the thing is, there's lots
prep for tomorrow,
it's like it's not easier.
get my coffee ready, get my protein shakes ready, get my breakfast ready, my lunch for work, get my clothes laid out, get everything prepped, get my workout clothes laid out. So in the morning time, it's a lot easier to get up and work out because I've already got a head start. That's 3. Jacob, appreciate you for stopping by, brother. We just did 75 burpees and 750 pushes. We did 75 10 pumps. I think. Yeah. 75 10 pumps. That's 3. That's 4. Great work. Appreciate that. Appreciate the love, Jacob. Appreciate your abundantly chilly. I don't know why I thought it was chilly. Abundantly chilly. That's 4. One more, and that'll be the 750. Let's get it. Appreciate you. Love Bob in the chat, Jay. That's 750 pushes. Now we gotta do a push up, or we gotta do a burpee for every like. I think I only got 4 likes. Oh, snap, 7. I don't know where those came from. 7 likes. 7 likes to get you 20 pushes. No. 7 likes to get you 25 pushes. Appreciate you, Drake. Let's get 25 pushes. Let's get 25 in. I'll let you guys get on your way. Let's see. Oh, we got 8. We got 8 likes. We're still gonna get you 25. We're gonna do some inclines. Help me out, Bob. I'm gonna do some high inclines. All right. Let's get it. 25. Yeah. Got 10 more. That's going to end up being 775 pushes. 10 more. Thank you guys. Thank you for stopping by. Let me borrow your energy. I appreciate you. Appreciate the love. Abundant. Chicken tender. Jacob. Big Boogie, appreciate you. All right, 2 more. That's good. Oh boy. 775. Thank you guys again. Plan on being up in the morning. Going live at 3 a.m. Midwest time. I am getting 10 likes. Appreciate you guys though. Till next time, remember, if I can do it, you can do it. And we can do it together. If I wake up in the morning, I love to do it all over again. See you guys later.